Hi everybody, I'm Cassandra from Craft to Believe After, and welcome to week 3 of the hashtag Not So Scary Halloween collab that I'm doing with 3 fantastic fellow YouTubers. Now, if this is the first time you're joining in or you happen to stumble across my video, I will link my previous videos of the Not So Scary Halloween down below in the description box. And I will be linking the channels of the ladies who has been co-hosting this lovely collab with me. Now they are Lee from Lee Mac, Marsha from Mimi Makes Keepsakes, and Mary from Slow Crochet. And we have had so much fun during the last couple of weeks. Like I said, I can't believe we're on week 3. We are now past the midway point of our hashtag Not So Scary Halloween, which is sort of sad for me because I've really enjoyed this collab so much. Now, let me get into the projects for this week. Now, about a week or maybe slightly over a week ago, as I was catching up on some YouTube videos, I saw a video of the lovely Jo at Jo's Web. And she designed a while ago already a little spider pattern. And in this video of last week, now I will link it down below as well, she had this entire sort of lineup of all the people who made spiders. So either people who tested the spider pattern out for her or fellow YouTubers who made it and showed it on their channel. She had this whole montage or lineup of people who did her spider pattern. And I couldn't believe I hadn't made the pattern before because Jo had very generously gifted me the pattern a while ago already. And you know, you add things to the list and you just never get to everything. But when I saw that video, I pushed aside the project I had in mind for this week and I thought, I am going to have to make that spider pattern because it is so adorable. And you guys, this is it. This is the little leggy spider from Jo's Web. Isn't it adorable? Not scary in the least. As you can see, super adorable. You actually want to give this cutie a hug. Now, although I do have the written pattern, and I will share a link to the written pattern down below, but Jo has got a tutorial here on YouTube, and I actually followed the tutorial. So I didn't even read the, I had the written pattern open, but I followed the spider totally and completely based on the tutorial, which was really well done. Because let me tell you, these little legs are surprisingly challenging. Now, for those of you who know me, I've actually only fairly recently started using a lot more the velvety chenille type yarn. I love working with it a lot. It creates the most adorable patterns. But for the most part, I like thin yarns. I like fingering weight. My favorite yarns are the Rainbow Cotton 8.4, which is fingering, and the Rainbow Cotton 8.6, which is a sport weight, so a number 2 and a number 1 weight yarn. Those are my favorites. And they are what I use the majority of the time. But lately I've been enjoying using the number 6 super bulkies. Now this was made with Hobby Honey Bunny, but something like the Premier Parfait Chunky works up exactly the same. But this one was with Hobby Honey Bunny. Super cute. I was very glad for the tutorial because these little legs, they've got a sort of a bend in them. And I wonder if you can see it. So they have this little this little bend, and it was a challenge for me. I struggled through the first one, I struggled through the second one. By the time I got to the 4th leg, I didn't even have to watch the video anymore. It was so well explained. Lovely tutorial. I highly recommend it because it goes so quick. So once you get past that little leg bend, which, as I say, that was the biggest challenge for me. Once you get past it, it is a very quick and a very, very cute pattern to make. So this little spider, I really, really enjoyed a lot. So Joe, thank you for a fantastic pattern. Thank you for an equally fantastic tutorial. You guys, I will link it down below. Now, when I finished with this guy, I thought, this little spider needs some sort of a friend. Like, I cannot show him off on his own this week. He looks like he should be someone's pet. And you know what I did? My friend Julie over at KS Mom Crochets recently brought out a pattern that was sort of based on the Incan's bodies, but she simplified it so wonderfully, and I couldn't wait to do her pattern. She has the free written pattern on her blog. She's got also a very nicely done tutorial on YouTube, and I will link the pattern and the tutorial down below. And I decided to make, now if you saw my previous video on the Incans, you know that I mentioned Smurfcat, which was some or other, apparently according to my son, a very popular meme going around the internet. Of course, I now completely missed the hype around Smurfcat. Apparently Smurfcat is no longer the it toy to make, the it icon out there. Again, I missed the bus completely, but be that as it may, I made Smurfcat. Now Smurfcat, I will pop a picture just on the side to show you. It is like a cat that looks like a Smurf. Now mine, I must say, doesn't look like a cat or a Smurf, but I just enjoyed working this up so much. Super cute. I did give him a little pumpkin bag to give him not so scary Halloween vibes. He is, I mean, the scariest thing about him is his little pet spider. You know, they're not scary at all. They're like besties. They travel through the forest. I don't know what a Smurfcat and a spider would do together in the forest, but I don't know. I will have to think up a little backstory for them. But there they are, two besties. And this is the body pattern from Julie. Very nicely done. I must say I enjoyed it so much. It was so quick to work up. In this case, I used the written pattern. I watched the tutorial, but I made the body based on the written pattern. I just did my own color changes. This is not part of the pattern, but obviously for Smurfcat he had to have a little tail, being a cat. And then I used the Crochet Incans book. So this one, I followed exactly the mushroom, the shorter mushroom cap. So this cap is in the book, the pattern for this one, which fit perfectly on the little head. And actually this little messenger bag, which can open, by the way, you just close it with a little bow down there. This was also a pattern from the book, which I followed exactly, apart from putting this little pumpkin applique on the front of it. So this is Smurfcat based on Julie's lovely pattern. I enjoyed working with it so much. Now her pattern is actually for a little doll, and she's got a dress for it and hair. It is absolutely brilliant. But I knew from the start that I was going to make Smurfcat, and to be honest, I actually love it. I don't know why someone thought up mixing or combining a cat with a Smurf. I'm not sure what the story behind this meme is. As I say, it was like very popular a couple of weeks back. I was so proud when I finally got it done. Missed the popularity boat completely. But still, I mean, Smurfcat and his bestie Leggy Spider. There they are. Super adorable. On this one I did use, I think it's about 14mm safety eyes. The big ones, it's those sparkly ones you buy from Amazon. And then very small, probably like a 6mm little second eye. I just use regular cotton, the 8/4, to embroider a little smile. and the eyebrows. And I used for this one a 5mm crochet hook. So with the number 6, the super bulky yarn, 5mm. This Smurfcat, he's very small, as you can see now. He was done with Rainbow Cotton 8/6, which is a number 2, a sport weight yarn. And for this one, I used a 2.5mm hook. So for everything on him, it's 2.5mm, the bag, the applique, all of it, Rainbow Cotton 8/6. Currently, my absolute favorite yarn to work with. So there you have it, guys. Another week of hashtag not so scary Halloween. As I said, I had to do this pair of besties. Smurfcat, Leggy Spider, just taking the world on as best friends. What can I say? They are adorable. So Joe and Julie, thank you both for the fantastic patterns that I used for my projects this week. Now, on a little side note, I wanted to share a photo with you that one of you lovely subscribers sent to me. Vicky, she wanted to participate in the hashtag not so scary Halloween, and she used my Buddy Bear, Buddy 2.0 pattern, and made him into a little zombie bear. And I will pop a picture on the photo of this very adorable zombie bear that she made, adapting my Buddy Bear 2.0 pattern ever so slightly. I absolutely love it. Now, I am a big fan of adjusting patterns to fit a specific vibe, to fit a specific theme. I do it often, you guys know me. And this is why I love it when you also take a pattern, you know, especially if it's one of my patterns, and you adjust it to a specific theme. I loved seeing this one. I hope I see many more variations of Buddy Bear throughout the coming seasons, not just the Halloween season, Christmas coming up. But for now, fantastic way to show a not so scary Halloween item featuring my very own Buddy Bear. I love it, Vicky. It is absolutely brilliant. All right, you guys, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed seeing my super cute patterns. As I said, I'll be linking the tutorials and the written patterns for both of these cuties down below. It's always fun to support our fellow YouTubers. I love it. I've received so much support from them, and I'm sure you guys will love making their patterns, adapting it to fit whatever project you have in mind. As I said, Julie's pattern was for a little doll, and I made it into Smurfcat. There we have it. I absolutely love it. All right, friends, this is it for this week. It's been fun hanging out with all of you. I'm very sorry that I'm very slow with my reply to my comments these days. Please keep them coming. I love reading your comments. It's fantastic. As soon as one of my videos becomes public, I cannot wait for those comments to start coming in. Chatting to you guys is one of the nicest parts of bringing out videos on YouTube. And I never realized, you know, before I had a channel, I never commented on anyone's videos because I felt, you know, no, that person would not want to hear what I had to think about whatever they were talking about. And you guys, since having a channel, I'm telling you now, it is the most wonderful thing hearing back from all of you. And it's the same for every other of our Yarny friends that has a channel here on YouTube. We love interacting with all of you. This is one of the best parts, and I think this is why we're doing it. The sense of community. We love it. You guys are fantastic. Keep it up. Keep going. We are here to inspire each other. All right, you guys, I'm now just rambling on. I'm looking forward to when I get to visit with you again next time. And until then, friends, stay safe and stay crafty.